be upon his beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He who is guided by the will of Allah, no one can misguide him, and he who is misguided, no one can guide him except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Respected brothers and sisters, my khatra today, which I have already said in Arabic just a few minutes ago, was about the following title: Have I decided clearly what should be my ultimate goal? If yes, Alhamdulillah. But my question basically is not just to seek those who did answer it in theory. I want to pay my attention and to pay your attention, respected brothers and sisters, to the fact that there is a good number of us, including myself. Sometimes you might be saying something, but in practice, we are not planning our life accordingly. Many Muslims, they do say when you ask them, what is your ultimate goal? The traditional classical answer, which should be the satisfaction, ridallah, satisfaction of Allah and the Jannah, the paradise, which is excellent. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala let me and all of you, all our beloved ones, inshallah, to be from the people of the Jannah. But, however, in practice, yes, majority, if not all of us, we do say that our ultimate goal is ridallah, satisfaction, happiness of Allah from us, and to be in the Jannah when we pass away. But in practice, what's the percentage of us that their plans, their actual practical life does not match what they would love or what they say in theory their ultimate goal? Here comes the importance. Respected brothers and sisters, the majority of us, alhamdulillah, they are nice and good people, and they would love to be in practice for many reasons. Maybe they can't, they don't want, their desires, such as the one who's still insisting on drinking alcohol or dealing with drugs, or she's insisting not to wear the hijab, or the one who's still insisting having a girlfriend or a boyfriend, still he is rude with his father or with his mother or whatever. You know, we have a wide range of problems. To the best of my knowledge, all of these types of categories, they know that this is wrong. They would love to leave it for many reasons still. Now we are the last 10th. Part of the blessings of the Ramadan, it is the month of change. It is the month of golden opportunities. It is the month of most important decisions in our lives. Let's make benefit of the qiyam, of being close from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of the fact that we are doing the i'tikaf or whatever, to take these big decisions in our life. The decision that to match practically between what I claim my ultimate goal, which is happiness of Allah from me and the Jannah, and in practice to try to change my life, my plans. Have I chosen my wife on the base that I want a woman that she and I together will help each other to go to the Jannah? You ask yourself. You, sister, have you accepted your husband on the base that you want someone to take your hand and you take his hand into the Jannah? On what base? If you are still a single, have you decided to take your partner in your life, your spouse, basically on the base that is should be someone with the qualities, with the characteristics that help you to go to the Jannah, or something else? In practice, we can't laugh at ourselves. We know ourselves on what basis we are taking these decisions. One of the examples I said, I'm not directing this to the people, to Muslims in the West, to the Arab Muslims. Quick two examples, then I conclude inshallah. Now, in many Arab countries, like Jordan, for example, in Jordan, to the best of my knowledge, we have around 45 different banks. At least to the best of my knowledge, we have 4 Islamic banks. I mean, they operate according to the Islamic teachings, and you have about 40 plus, banks which they deal with riba, with interest. So, okay, we know this is haram. We are not the decision makers, but however, we as individuals, we have the option to put our money without riba. We can deal and do everything we can do through Islamic banking. We have the option. So let's ask ourselves, out of the few millions of those who pray, few millions of those who would love to go to the Jannah, how many of them, without any kind of pressure, they put their money in a bank with interest? Here comes the matching between what I claim and say and what I do. This is like an example. Another example, Muslims in the West, those who can afford sending their kids to Islamic schools, for example. Their financial situation help them. I know some people, may Allah be with them, they can't. Those who can, you have 5 cars at the front of your house. You change and you renew your car and your wife's car on yearly basis. But you might be saying, okay, still I don't have enough money to send my kids to Islamic school. Okay, are they leaving their identity when they go to other schools, for example? Have you noticed that? If I'm a father who's paying the money in my life of everything except making my kids close from Allah or from the Quran or from Arabic language, if I don't care with this, for example, am I someone doing his best to match between his claim and his practical actions and plans? This is what I'm saying. I think these nights, they are the most important nights to take decisions, to review, to take a decision how to change our lives according to the ultimate goal, which is at least claimed by us, which is we want to go to the Jannah and Allah to be happy from us. May Allah help all of us to be from those people. Jazakumullah khair. We continue inshallah our Taraweeh in a few minutes. Assalamu alaikum.